Hey Selena,
Hi, Mana.
how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Good. Well, today it's our turn to talk about how things are so different in the US and Japan. We were talking about water bottles in the office. Do you have
Yeah,
your Awala with you today?
I do. It's at my desk.
I've heard of the Stanley Cup boom as well, but now I hear there's no Awala around.
I don't know. I feel like water bottle has been a thing, especially after the whole Stanley Cup went viral. I've always had a water bottle just because I wanted to be more self-cautious around like the environment and the planet. But I recently bought the Awala because my Hydro Flask wasn't vacuum sealed, or I don't know what it's
Mhm.
called.
When did the Stanley Cup become a huge boom?
I'm not that sure. I didn't fall into the whole Stanley Cup hype, but I think it was
Mm.
after like this viral TikTok that went out where some girl's car
Right.
burnt down or something like that, and the only
Yeah.
thing surviving in that car was her Stanley Cup, and
Uh-huh,
then
uh-huh.
that's when it just got big.
Well, a lot of people have like analyzed Stanley for their marketing
Hmm.
around it, but like from a Japanese perspective, it's just so curious to see like a water bottle brand is so popular and drives so much like opinion and like conversation. And just like kind of reflecting on like how people in Japan use water bottles. It is a culture. There's this thing called like water bottles are called suitos, and they refer to all those tumblers that keep them cold. And I think they're quite famous worldwide too of their technology and like how small they can be, how light they can be. But it doesn't drive that much conversation of like I am a tiger type because tiger is a brand name too. So I'm a tiger type of water bottle user. So it's kind of interesting, but also like the water bottles in the States are massive compared to the ones in Japan. I know the ones in Japan are so small because um people be like usually the main mode of transportation is like going on a train or like on a bike or something. So, but you guys like your big water bottles, it seems like.
Think it's preference. I
Yeah.
like my water bottle big because I don't have to make multiple trips to the kitchen and
Mm.
or to fill it up, drink a lot of water. So
Hmm.
that's why I like the bigger ones. I know people like the smaller ones because it could fit in their car, cup holder.
Yeah. I think the Stanley ones are pretty big and they do fit in the car holder, but I think it's because everyone does like long hours of not hours, but minutes of driving
Hmm.
in the States compared to like there is not much of a driving culture in Japan. So, but and also like Seitos are also where you like you kids are carrying them too. They have built-in straws too. So I can't tell you that Stanley was the first one to do this, but and you'd see kids like carrying them like really pretty heavy too. They're as heavy as the Stanley. So I bet you though they're the OG Stanleys. Um, yeah, please Google search Suito and like kids or something, and you'll see what exactly I'm talking about. It's so cute. It's like a quarter of their size. The water bottles themselves, and the kids are like hauling them around to school, and they always have barley tea in them. So it's kind of funny.
One of the reasons why I got the Awala as well, because I was using a Hydro Flask and I had the straw. Um, but my Hydro Flask, the straw, it kept leaking. Or if I'm like going into the mountain or where there's like the pressure gets built, like water would start like seeping out.
Mm,
Even in my like book bag or work bag, it'll start coming
hmm
out like, tilted a certain way. So I wanted to get rid of that and make sure my items aren't getting wet. Um,
hmm
and the Awala is leak proof. So,
hmm
which was, I thought that was a little nice touch to it too.
hmm Okay. Well, we can cut it off here. hope whoever's listening to it had a good time listening. See you later, Salina.
Bye. Nice talking to you.
Bye.